Yang Guo is the apprentice of the mad martial arts master Ouyang Feng. During a fit of insanity, Ouyang disappears, and Yang Guo ends up in the Quanjin sect, where he is placed under the tutelage of the malicious and envious Zhao Zhijing. One night, several disciples of the sect are murdered, and suspicion falls on Yang Guo, forcing him to flee into the Forbidden Forest. There, he becomes a disciple of Xiaolongnu, the master of the ancient Tomb sect. She is protecting scrolls containing secret martial arts techniques from Li Mo-cho, an exiled disciple desperate to regain her lost power. Meanwhile, a cunning nomad known as the Golden Monk is planning an attack on both sects to find a hidden weapons cache concealed in the mountains. The Condor Hero's literary trilogy by Jin Yong, who wrote under the pseudonym Louis Cha, is one of the most frequently adapted works in Chinese cinema. Live-action versions have been created for half a century. Each of the 3 novels in the series is quite lengthy, so they are most often adapted into TV series. However, feature films do appear from time to time, though they usually cover only a part of the original novel. Condor Hero is based on the second book of the trilogy, The Return of the Condor Heroes, and covers roughly its first third. For those interested in classic Hong Kong cinema, you can use these reference points. This same part of the novel served as the basis for 2 Shaw Brothers films, Little Dragon Maiden, where Yang Guo was played by Leslie Cheung, and The Brave Archer 4, where he was portrayed by Alexander Fu Sheng. Both films were released late in the studio's life and were not major box office hits, but genre fans remember and appreciate them. Condor Hero was not made for a theatrical release, but was produced directly for online platforms. However, the filmmakers were not cutting corners. It features a very impressive cast. The script adaptation was handled by the renowned Hong Kong veteran Charcoal Tan, and the film was directed by Lin Zhen-Zhao, best known for the Snake franchise, 4 installments of which are among the most popular online movies in the history of Chinese streaming. Quite predictably, the film split Chinese audiences into 2 opposing camps. Some condemned it for not matching previous adaptations and their own expectations, while others were able to view it apart from that legacy and genuinely enjoyed it. Western viewers will likely join the latter camp. Those who didn't grow up on other films and series based on this story will be able to appreciate its very coherent plot, the great balance of action and drama, and the charming performances of the young actors. Many Chinese viewers vilified them solely for not resembling the Yang Guo and Xiaolongnu from previous versions, like Andy Lau and Edie Chan, Louis Koo and Carmen Lee, or Huang Xiaoming and Liu Yifei. Undoubtedly, the creators of Condor Hero couldn't escape the budget limitations of the online movie industry. As a result, the film features familiar sets that have appeared in countless other online movies, and special effects that lack a bit of scale and grandeur. However, the creators professionally mask the lack of funds with good pacing, clever editing, and of course, drama. After all, this story is known first and foremost as a love story, and Lin Zhen-Zhao made every effort to convey its full emotional charge. The result is a movie that is not only exciting and entertaining, but also touching. It's worth noting that the film's end credits contain a fairly detailed teaser for the subsequent events of the book. So one can hope that the second and third parts of the film, which will conclude the story of Yang Guo and his beloved, are already shot and on their way. Because this story deserves to be told in full by these very people.